to do is you need to go to aplusstudents.com. Okay, you need to go to the website. Once you're on the website, you need to select math as your subject. This is a grade 9 math lesson, and the name of the topic is statistics. Okay, I'll give you the chapter number and the lesson number, the chapter number 9 and lesson number 8. Chapter number 9, lesson number 8, and the name of the lesson is mean, absolute, deviation. So in this topic, we'll study, we know that mean is the average, right? So we will see how much a mean can deviate for a given set of values. Deviation means what is the range that it can change like. Okay, let's look at an example and we'll have a better idea. Let's go to grade 9 maths, chapter 9 and lesson number 8. The first question that we have is in the, okay, and there's some data given to us, some information has been provided to us, and we need to find, for these given values, we need to find the deviation, how much variation, okay, how much variation is there. So we need to find mean absolute deviation, and the mean absolute deviation can be written over here. Okay. Okay. So first thing we need to do is we need to find the mean. Okay. The term mean, let's see. If we want to find the mean, we know that mean can be written as with the x with a bar on it, or mean is also known as the average. Okay. So let's find the average. 15 plus 21 plus 82 plus 59 plus 86 is to be divided by how many values do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 values over here. So when we add these numbers together, what is that? 15 plus 21 plus 82, 59, and 86. It comes out to be 263 divided by 5, and the mean comes out to be 52.6. Sorry, 52.6 is the mean. Okay, so now if we need to find the mean absolute deviation, MAD, right? So the deviation would mean we need to compute certain values first. What we do is each number subtracts the mean, but we put a modulus on top. Okay? That means if we need to find mean absolute deviation, what we do is the first number 15 minus the mean. The mean was 52.6, and we put a modulus over here. Modulus is these two straight lines, or it's known as absolute also. It means the answer would always stay positive. Okay. Then the next one was 21 minus 52.6 absolute, plus 82 minus 52.6 absolute function, plus the next value is 59 minus 52.6, and the last value would be 86 minus 52.6. How many numbers were there in total? There were total 5 values. Agreed? So each number subtracts the mean. Okay, so once we write 15 minus 52.6, right? So the answer comes out to be with the modulus, the answer is minus 37.6, right? And we need to remember that. I'm just giving one example. Whenever the values are in modulus or the absolute, we consider it as positive. Okay, so I'll just take these values as positive. 21 minus 52.6 as a positive. It becomes 31.6. Okay, 82 minus 52.6, that is 29.4. Then 59 minus 52.6 in the modulus, that is 36.4. Sorry, I wrote 89. 59 minus 52.6, that is 6.4. I think I did a typing error. That is 6.4. This value is 6.4. And when we add the last one, 86 minus 52.6, with the modulus sign, it comes out to be 33.4. So we know that we found the values for each of the, right? Since it was a modulus, we never consider it to be negative. An absolute function means it is always a positive value. So when we add the numerators together, 37.6 plus 31.6 plus 29.4, 6.4, and 33.4. Okay. What we can say is it comes out to be 600, or it comes out to be 138.4. The denominator was 5. We divided by 5. When divided by 5, it comes out to be 27.68. We have to give our answer rounded off to the nearest tenth. That means 27.7 is the answer for the mean absolute deviation. This will tell us how much the mean is varying, how much the data set is varying, right? What is the variation in the given information? Okay, let's move ahead to the next question. It is very easy, but there is a lot of calculation in this. Okay, so this time we'll try to do it vertically. Okay, let's try to do it vertically and try to save and see which time we can save some space. Okay, for the next question, it says, question number 2, this information is given to us and they're asking us what is mean absolute deviation for this particular given question. Okay, so let's say if this was a question given, this is our question number 2. We need to find the mean first, and we know that mean can be found out by 5 plus 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 6. How many values were there? There were 5 values. Okay, 5 plus 8 is 13, plus 2 plus 12, right? 27 divided by 5. We give it to one decimal place. It comes out to be 5.4 is the mean. Now we have to find the mean absolute deviation. So the term mean absolute deviation meant 5 minus the mean, right? I'm just writing as a formula. Plus the second number 8 minus the mean, plus 2 minus the mean. The mean is x bar, right? Plus the fourth number 6 minus the mean. And the last one was again 6 minus the mean divided by 5. That means 5 minus 5.54 is 0.4, right? We write it in positive. 8 minus 5.4, that is 2.6. It stays as positive. 2 minus 5.4 is negative 3.4, right? But since it's in a modulus, we write 3.4. 6 minus 5.4 is 0.6, and 0.6, it has to be divided by 5. So when we add 0.4, 2.6, 3.4, and 1.2, it comes out to be 7.6 divided by 5, and that comes out to be 1.52. That means 1.52 is the mean absolute deviation in this given data. Agreed? Oh, sorry. We have to give it to the nearest tens. That means it becomes 1.5, and we have to remove this 2. 1.5. One decimal to the nearest tens. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. The next question says, for the given in the data set below, what is the mean absolute deviation? And the information is provided to us. Some questions are given to us. We'll look at question number 3, and we would try to process this information. This was the mean absolute deviation, and this will be our answer. Okay. So for question number 3, what we can say is we give the answers in decimal to the nearest tenth if it's in decimal. Okay. It says an if. So in order to find the mean, we can say mean would be equals to 1 plus 3 plus 8 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4 divided by how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 numbers. 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 8 is 12, 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 5 is 21, 21 plus 3 is 24, and 28. That means the mean comes out to be, right, 4. So we can say the mean x bar, x with a bar on top, refers to the mean. So for the final set of the question, we can say mean absolute deviation should be equals to 1 minus mean with the modulus plus 3 minus mean with the modulus plus 8 minus mean with the modulus. Agreed? 4 minus mean with the modulus, 5 minus mean with the modulus. We have to show this step. 3 minus mean with the modulus, and the last number 4 minus mean with the modulus, and they would be divided by 7 because there are 7 values. So 1 minus 4 is minus 3, becomes positive. 3 minus 4 is minus 1, it becomes positive. 8 minus 4, I'm just adding to 8 minus 4 is 4, we leave the 4. 4 minus 4 would be 0. 5 minus 4 is 1 with an absolute. 3 minus 4 is negative 1 with a modulus sign. So if there is a modulus sign, it becomes a plus 1. And 4 minus 4 would be still 0 divided by 7. So what we can say, 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 1 is 17, and 18. 18 is to be divided by 7. So the answer comes out to be 2.571. We have to give it to one decimal place. It comes out to be 2.5. This will round up. 2.6 is the mean absolute deviation for this particular question, okay? Did I do wrong? Sorry. Why did let me confirm. Sorry. My mistake. Sometimes I was thinking about some other values. Sorry, apologies for this. You should correct me, right? Thank you for correcting. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus. See, I took this as an 8. This was my mistake. One of the values I took it as a 10 divided by 7. That is 1.4. 1.428. This will round down and it stays as 1.4. I took this as 8. Okay. Thank you for correcting. Okay. The next question we have is, sorry. The numbers given to us are Tom's family held a garage sale last weekend. They sold 7 items and let's see what is the mean average for the things they sold. If this is from the Tom's family, then we need to find the mean absolute deviation, and the deviation should be this. This is our question number 4, and the question number 4 says we need to find the mean first. So in order to find the mean first, we can say 9 plus 2 plus 9 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7 plus 4. How many items are there? 7. 9 plus 2 plus 9. I'm trying to use a calculator so that I don't make a mistake while explaining. 35 divided by 7, that comes out to be 5 is the mean. $5 is the average sale that they did. Agreed? So if we need to find the mean absolute deviation, we can say that mean absolute deviation would be 9 minus the mean plus 2 minus the mean, 9 minus the mean, then 2 minus the mean, then the second 2 minus the mean, plus 7 minus the mean, and the last 4 minus the mean. It has to be divided by the same number of values. 9 minus 5 is 4, it stays 4. 2 minus 5 is negative 3, it becomes positive 3. 9 minus 5 was 4. 2 minus 5 is negative 3 with an absolute function. It becomes positive 3. 2 minus 5 is negative 3, positive 3. 7 minus 5 is 2. And 4 minus 5 was negative 1. It becomes a positive 1 with an absolute function. So if I add 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, 2 and 1, the answer comes out to be 20. Mine is coming out to be 20. And 20 divided by 7 would be 20 divided by 7 is 2.85. Since this is a 5, this will round up, and the final answer comes out to be 2.9. Okay, so we can say the mean absolute deviation is 2.9 for this particular question. Let's move to the next example. Okay, let me just copy. Just a moment, please. Okay. So the next question, question number 5. In order to find the mean absolute deviation, let's say if we had to find the mean, this is our question number 5. These are the values that have been provided to us. Okay, the first thing we do is we find the mean. The mean is the average. So we find the mean. This is also known, the x bar is written as mean. That means 36 plus 39 plus 66 plus 54 plus 62 divided by 5. So when we add the numbers together, 36 plus 39, 66, 54, and 62, the answer comes out to be 257 divided by 5. When 257 is divided by 5, it comes out to be 51.4 is the mean. Once we have the mean, we can find the mean absolute deviation. That means each number would subtract the mean with a modulus. That means the answer would still always stay positive. Plus 54 minus mean and 62 minus mean divided by 5. 36 minus 51.4 is a negative, but we write it as positive. It becomes 15.4. 39 minus 51.4, negative, but since of modulus, we write it positive. 66 minus 51.4, that is 14.6 positive. And 54 minus 51.4, that still says positive, that is 2.6. And the last, 62 minus 51.4, that's still positive, that is 10.6. The whole value is divided by 5. So when we add the numbers together, 15.4 plus 12.4, 14.6, 2.6, and 10.6. The sum of these numbers comes out to be 55.6 divided by 5. And when we divide by 5, the answer comes out to be 11.12. One decimal place, round down, and the answer should be 11.1. Okay, do we agree? Any questions up till now? Okay, thank you. Let's move ahead. Let's look at the next question. The next question says, Colton's community held an auction to raise money for the local pet shelter. Okay, so this is our question number 6. We need to find the mean absolute deviation. Okay, and these are the numbers that have been provided to us. For question number 6, we've been asked to find the answers such that the mean would be 21 plus 86 plus 31 plus 81 plus 46 divided by 5. So let's add them together. 21 plus 86 plus 31 plus 81 plus 46. That comes out to be 265 divided by 5. And the answer for mean comes out to be 53. Okay, the mean is 53 for this particular question. Okay, let's try to find the mean absolute deviation. And in mean absolute deviation, we know that each number would subtract the mean. 31 minus the mean, 81 minus the mean, and 46 minus the mean, divided by the number of values. Those were 5. So 21 minus 53 is 32. That's a negative 32. But since we have a modulus over here, or the absolute function, we always write positive. 86 minus 53 would be, it's still positive. 31 minus 53 is 22 with a negative. Because of the absolute function, we write a positive. 81 minus 53, positive 28. And 46 minus 53 would be negative 7. But because of the modulus function or absolute function, we write it as a positive divided by 5. Let's add the numbers. 32 plus 33, 22, 28, and 7. It comes out to be 122 divided by 5. When 122 is divided by 5, the answer comes out to be 24.4, which is already one decimal place, right? So we just simply write 24.4 as our final answer. Okay. For the next question, it says, Amanda bought 6 items as a back-to-back sale. The prices are again given in dollars. For the next question, question number 7. This is the information that has been provided to us. Sorry. And these were the given values. Very similar to question number 6. Just a change in the number of values. Change of values over here. So first thing first, we find the mean. Mean would be 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 6. How many values were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18 divided by 6. It comes out to be 3. The mean price of the purchase comes out to be 3. Mean or the average. Agreed? So now if we want to find the mean absolute deviation, that means 2 would subtract the mean with an absolute, 5 would subtract the mean with an absolute, 1 would subtract the mean with an absolute function, 2 minus the mean with an absolute, 2 minus the mean with an absolute, and 6 minus mean with the absolute divided by the number of values. Those were 6. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. It becomes 1 because there is an absolute function or the modulus function. 5 minus 3 is 2. It stays positive. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. But because of the absolute function, it becomes positive 2. 1, yes. 1 minus 3 is negative 2, positive, yeah. And 3 minus 2 would be negative 1. It becomes positive 1 because of the absolute. This is positive 1, and 6 minus 3 stays positive. So we can say 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 2 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. When 10 is divided by 6, it comes out to be, it's a recurring number, 1.6, right? So this number would step up, round up, that is 1.7. Agreed? 1.7 would be the average variation, like the how much it's the mean absolute deviation in her price, like how much variation. That means from 3, the price can vary minus 1.7 and plus 1.7. So 3 was the mean, but the deviation in the mean could be 1.7 only. Okay, let's have a look at another example. Okay. The next question says, Daniel checked the hit counters of 5 websites to track how many people visited the website yesterday. Okay, so it's about people visiting a particular website. So let's see. For question number 8, this is the information that has been provided to us. We need to find the mean absolute deviation number of visitors visiting the website. Okay. For question number 8, okay, rounded to the nearest tenth. There are 5 websites. So the mean number should be 6 visitors plus 1 visitor plus 2 visitors plus 7 visitors plus 5 visitors. The total 5 websites. 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 7 is 14, 14 plus 2 is 16, 16 plus 5 is 21 divided by 5. 21 divided by 5 would be 4.2 is the mean, is the average. Okay. So if we need to find the mean absolute deviation, that means 6 minus mean with the absolute, 1 minus mean with the absolute function, 2 minus mean with the absolute, 7 minus mean with the absolute function, and 5 minus mean with the absolute function divided by 5. 6 minus mean would be 1.8. 1 minus 4.2 is minus 3.2. But since we have an absolute function, that becomes 3.2. 1 minus 4.2. Sometimes I need to confirm 1 minus 4.2 is minus 3.2. Okay. 2 minus 4.2 is negative 2.2. That becomes positive 2.2. 7 minus 4.2 is 2.8. And 5 minus 4.2 is 0.8 divided by 5 values. So when we add the numbers, 1.8 plus 3.2, that is 5, plus 2.2, that would be 2 plus 2.8, then plus 0.8, that is 10.8 divided by 5, and it comes out to be 2.16, and 6 would round up this one. That means 2.2 visitors is the mean absolute deviation for these 5 websites. Okay, do we agree? Any questions up till now? Let's do an example or 2 more, then we'll go back to the test. Okay, so this was our question number 8. Let's do question number 9. For the question number 9, it says, oh, it's just asking us to find in the data set below, find the mean absolute deviation. They're simply asking us to find the deviation. This is our question number 9. But the values are larger, so that we know that we need to do a lot of calculation. Okay. Question number 9. We know that we can find the mean 81 plus 78 plus 58 plus 72 plus 73 plus 52 plus 69 divided by how many values? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 values. So can we write 81 plus 78, 58, 72, 73, 52, and 69? That comes out to be 483 divided by 7, and the mean answer comes out to be 69. So once we have the mean, we can find the mean absolute deviation, in which each number would subtract the mean with a modulus, right? 78 minus mean, 58 minus mean. We don't have to write the mean 69 every time. We can write mean, the sign of the mean, x bar. That makes our working easier. 72 minus mean, because we still have to put these values into the calculator. 73, 52 minus mean, and the last one, 69 minus mean, has to be divided by 7 values. So 81 minus 69 would be 12. That's already positive. 78 minus 69 is 9. 58 minus 69 is 11. That's a negative, but we have a modulus sign, so it becomes a positive. 72 minus 69 is 3, still positive. 73 minus 69 is 4. 52 minus 69 is a negative 17, but we have an absolute function that becomes plus 17. And 69 minus 69 is 0, divided by 7. 12 plus 9, 21, plus 11, plus 3, plus 4, plus 17. That is 56 divided by 7. And it comes out to be exactly 8. Okay. Do we agree that it is perfect 8, whole number? Okay. And we know that only this number was negative, this number was negative, right? Because these two numbers were less than 69. So because of the absolute function, we write them as a positive function. Okay. One more question, then we'll have a look at the test. So the next question says, in the data set below, what is the mean absolute deviation? Question number 10. For this particular given question, very easy question. The values are already simple. Okay. So let's say this was our question number 10. So the mean comes out to be, 9 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 8 divided by 5. 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 3 plus 4 plus 8. 9, 2, 3, 4, 8. That is 26 divided by 5, 5.2 I think. Yes, 5.2. The mean comes out to be 5.2. But we have to find the mean absolute deviation. That means 9 minus the mean with the modulus. 2 minus the mean with the modulus or absolute. 3 minus the mean with the absolute function. 4 minus the mean absolute function. And 8 minus the mean with an absolute function. And how many values are there? 5. So 9 minus 5.2 is 4.8. Sorry, 3.9 minus, 3.8. And it would stay positive, right? 2 minus 5.2 is negative 3.2. But since we have a modulus function, it will become positive. 3 minus 5.2 is 2.2 with a negative. So with the modulus absolute function, it becomes positive. 4 minus 5.2 is minus 1.2, but the absolute function is there, it becomes positive. Agreed? And 8 minus 5.2 is 2.8. That's positive already. Divided by 5. Let's add them. 3.8 plus 3.2 plus 2.2, 1.2, and 2.8. It comes out to be 13.2 divided by 5. And the final answer is 2.64. This is round down. That means the answer is 2.6. Agreed? Because the numbers that are 0, the numbers ending with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 round downs. The number ending with 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 would round up. Okay, so let's do the test. Let's see what are the possibilities we have. Just a moment, please. I need to go back. Grade 9s, I think. Yeah, grade 9s. Just a moment, please. 9-7, chapter number 9, lesson number 7. Let's open up the test. Okay, I'll just give a heading over here for the test. If we are doing the test, I just wrote down the heading so that, okay, the question I'm doing on the screen and the question what you would have on your screen might differ, right? Because those questions are randomly generated. So let's do what I'm doing. Later on, you can practice the remaining questions, okay? There are 20 questions for this particular topic. Even if you do half or more than half, you would be good to go with this, okay? For the question number 1, I've copied the question. I'll do it as well, but I'll give you some time. I'll do it very slowly so that you can finish before me. So the given numbers are 15, 21, 82, 59, 86. Okay. And the given options are these two. 15, 21, 82. You don't have to do this. You can simply, you don't have to write this, write X bar and put it in the calculator, divide by 5. Okay, that's easier. 15 plus 21 plus 82. Don't have to write. I have to write because I'm explaining. 59 and 86. The total is 263. Agreed. Divide by 5. It comes out to be 52.6. You just simply do this part and this part, right? So the mean absolute deviation would be 15. 15 minus the mean, 21 minus the mean, 82 minus the mean, and 59 minus, okay, when you're doing it in the calculator and the answer comes out to be negative, simply multiply that number with a negative 1. Okay, and 86 minus mean divided by 5, 15 minus 52.6, it's negative, but we write it down as positive because of the absolute function. This is 37.6, okay, plus 21 minus 52.6. It came out to be negative 31.6 because of the absolute function. We write 31.6 as a positive. 82 minus, what does it mean? 52.6, right? And this comes out to be 29.4. It's still positive because 82 is greater than 52.6. 59 minus, that is 59 is greater, it stays as positive, and 86 is also greater. 33.4. Okay, I've helped you out till here. Give me the final answer, please. Can you give me the final answer? Option A or option B? It's perfect. That is Thank you. Option B is the correct answer because the answer came out to be 27.68, right? And finally, it came out to be 138.4 multiplied by 5. It came out to be 692 divided by 5. Okay, so we know how we can find the mean absolute deviation for any given data. We need to find the mean, then we need to find the difference of mean, the number minus the mean with an absolute function. That's why it's called mean absolute deviation. Absolute means it would always stay positive. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day. Best of luck. Take care. Bye.